What is going on, YouTube world? We are KRT LYFE, KRT LYFE with a Y, and fall is upon us and is coming fast, and that means that it is hiking season. So now we're going to be talking about hiking boots. So hiking boots, why are we talking about hiking boots today? We're talking about hiking boots because my boots actually failed. And if you turn my boot right here, you can see where the heel on my boot has delaminated and fallen apart, and yeah, it looks overall pretty darn bad. And I was determined to try to salvage these boots, and I still am going to try to salvage these boots because these are really good boots by a brand name Salewa, and they are Gore-Tex, and they've been with me for a long time. I've had them over 10 years, all over the world. Great boots, very, very water resistant, very, very tough. Now they've become like my de facto hiking boot, but they broke. And that's why one is dirty and one is clean. So I decided, you know what, let me go ahead and try to replace these things. And after doing a lot of soul searching, get it? Soul searching? Huh? Yeah.
Yep,
Good joke,
yep,
yeah?
Yep.
I came to the North Face. Now, why did I pick the North Face? I picked the North Face for a lot of different reasons. One, their warranties are amazing. Any issues that we've had with North Face products has been resolved like with literally like no headache whatsoever. When we were in Times Square,
been very great. If anybody followed our stories, this has been going on for like last year. We had a few items that we actually exchanged, returned, or replaced, or got fixed.
Yeah.
No hassle, no questions asked. Great customer service.
Yep. So that is why when I was deciding on which boots I should get, I was looking at a few different brands, but I went with North Face because of the warranty. So let's take a look at the boots. These are the North Face Lifty 400 Thermoballs. They have a weird name. It doesn't really make much sense to me, but that's what they're called. And let me show y'all what they look like.
And for anybody who doesn't know, not familiar with North Face actually has a lifetime warranty.
Yes, lifetime warranty, which is a really good lifetime warranty.
And if they can't fix it, they're going to replace it for you.
All right, so here we go. Packaging.
Covering Mike.
Put the boots in. That's one boot. All right, so here we go. We got two boots right here. This is the Thermoball Lifty 400 something or another. I have not actually hiked in these boots, obviously, because they're brand new, but I'm going to pretty much tell y'all, we're going to tell y'all our initial impressions on these boots. I have tried them on, and they do run small. So I typically wear a 42 European, 8.5 American, and these boots right here ran really small. I got an 8.5 originally. It was too small and too narrow for my feet, so I had to go a size up to size 9. And the size 9 fits, but I'm gonna still tell y'all, this is still a really narrow shoe. I don't really know why.
That's kind of surprising for hiking boots. I would think that would make them a little bit wider and more comfortable.
But maybe they tried to go for a more stylish aesthetic with this boot, and which is why they made it so narrow. I don't know. But it is stylish, and it looks really good. I like the monochromatic look that this boot has. I like the stitching on the inside, which you probably can't see right now because of the light. And it just overall looks a lot better than the old boots that I had as far as aesthetics. Now, I'm in love with this boot because this boot has been around the world with me, but I'm going to sit here and try these on. Now, let me tell y'all something else that's interesting about this boot. This is Gore-Tex, and I remember when I bought these boots, they said it is water repellent. They never said that it was waterproof. This literally,
covering themselves.
Yes, this right here literally has a tag on it that says Hydro Shield waterproof. So I'm about to put that to the test and see if these are actually really waterproof. If they leak, they're going right back to North Face.
So I was reading about these, and these supposed to have some kind of material. I want to say it's Primaloft or something like this.
Primaloft.
Yeah.
Primaloft.
Which,
Primaloft.
if they get wet, they still dry and warm inside.
Yeah.
They keep the warmth inside, which is very, very important.
Yeah, so these would be good for Iceland or skiing or any type of snow trip.
Yes.
And they're actually gusseted pretty high as well. That's something else that I wanted to show y'all. So it's gusseted all the way up here, like pretty much all the way up to ankle, versus this boot right here is gusseted all the way up, but it's a little bit lower. So this shield right here is supposed to keep debris and water and all that kind of stuff out pretty high up your leg, so that if you're wading through some puddles and stuff like that, your feet will still remain dry. But
these leather feels very nice.
Yeah. So I guess we're gonna go ahead and put it through the water test, and I'm gonna go over there and step in the pool and see what happens.
Let's go see.
All right, let's do it. Here's the moment of truth. I'm gonna go ahead and put my feet in there. I gotta keep in mind where the gusset is because I don't want water to leak in through the top. But let's see how far and how long my feet can be in the water. Let's see. So it's gusseted right here. Yep, it's leaking. Well, it's not leaking in the bottom. Oh shit. But the water started coming in.
You probably dipped it too deep?
Yeah, I did go too far. Okay, so now I know I can't go all the way in because I felt the water coming in through the top. I wish I could just stand in the water.
Yeah, it's a little too deep for that.
Yeah.
How do you feel?
Feet are dry though.
Yeah?
Some water did come in from the top, but that was because my feet were too deep in the water. And my socks have absorbed it now. But not like deep absorbed it. But they're like, you know, it absorbed into the top of my socks. So, but the bottom of my feet are still dry.
Wow. That's impressive. Because like your foot is fully in the water.
Yeah. But you know, as you wear the shoe and the shoe gets like, you know, the material flexes, I wonder how well it's going to keep its water repellents. Feet are still dry.
Wow. I wonder what would happen if I would put my feet and my boots in there.
That's a good question. All right, so I think for now, they have passed the water test.
All right, so what's your impression after swishing your feet in the water for 10 minutes?
All right, so after immersing these, submerging these to some degree in the pool, I was actually pretty impressed. They did not leak anywhere on the actual bottom of the boots. At one point, I put my boot in too deep, and some water came in over the gusset, which was my fault. That doesn't mean the boot is leaking. It means that I'm just in water that's too deep. They are really warm as soon as I put them on my feet. I mean, it's really hot out here right now, but as soon as I put them on my feet got even hotter, which is a good thing because if you're wearing these to a place like Iceland, you definitely want dry, warm feet.
Yes.
What else I was going to say about it? Like I said, I had to size up, so these are a size 9, but they are still like pretty comfy for me. But I have narrow feet anyway, so like, you know, for me, it's not that much of a deal breaker.
So do you think after wearing these for, let's say, a few hours, you're still going to be comfortable in them?
Yeah, I think I'll be okay. I think I'll be okay if I wore these because I have enough room to like, you know, for my feet to like expand or whatever, you know what I mean, and swell up. So I think I'll be good in these boots. I'm actually very happy with this purchase. I can't wait to actually put them to a real test and get them out there in the mud and in the dirt, maybe take them to the farm, stuff like that, get into some snow sports with them. Mm-hmm. But I like them. I'm actually really curious to see what your boots are going to do if you do the same thing that I just did with mine.
I'm about to put mine on and step in there. I just want to know how I kind of stepped in the puddles when we were, you know, Iceland and stuff, but I didn't really like put my feet all the way in the water. I didn't want to risk it. It was cold.
Yeah. So you don't want to get wet feet in Iceland, that's for damn sure.
This is not the place to test it out.
Exactly, but this is a place to test it out because it's nice and warm outside right now. But anyway, we are KRT LYFE, KRT LYFE with the Y. This is our first impressions of the North Face Thermoball 400 Lifty.
We're just going to leave the, it's on the bottom.
Weird
so you guys
name,
can see.
but great boot, beautiful boot. Looks better than my old boot, but I'm still going to try to preserve these. So fingers and toes crossed. And if y'all know anyone in the Southeast that like does like outdoor boot repair, shoot me a comment because I was trying to find somebody that could try to repair these boots if I couldn't repair them myself. But all the ones I found were in like Oregon and like places like that, Montana, Colorado. So yeah, if you know anybody in the Southeast, please drop us a line in the comments, and we appreciate it. KRT Life with a Y. Like, subscribe, comment, all that cool stuff if you like this video. And if you go buy these shoes, make sure you get a size up from what you normally wear. Peace.
I don't have any socks, so I'm gonna feel that water real quick.
Oh yeah.
All
Alright, so don't put them too deep, but make sure you put them deep enough.
Like, I have to go up to here only.
It's too deep.
No, that's where the thing is. No, something is getting.
You can see the water absorbing into the boot.
I don't know if it's going cold from the water.
It's probably getting cold from the water.
I don't feel the leak.
It's just getting cold.
I think it's getting wet. Yeah, I think it's just getting cold. Because if it would leak, I would feel it.
You would definitely
right
feel
now,
it leak.
leaking.
Yeah. Try your other boots.
Yeah, it's like only this part right here I can feel like colder. Anywhere else it feels still the same, like it never even. I don't think these leak.
Nice. Well, there you go. We'll definitely have dry feet.
These are very comfortable, like I can't, like the whole Iceland trip and the whole time we were on the farm, I never ever felt like my feet were hurting or anything like that. They're very comfortable, very great support, and obviously they waterproof.